one morning I was traveling up 85 North, and I was going through Auburn, Alabama, and Opelika, Alabama. So I pulled over in Opelika on Highway 280 to get some gas. And when I pulled to the service station, I noticed that I did not see no one standing outside. So I got out my truck and I went to the back of my truck, to park my top to get my gas, but I realized I had to go pay for the gas. So I walked into the store and I got something like a soda or something, or juice or something, and I paid for my gas and the juice. So when I came back out, I noticed there was a man in front of that store. So I pumped my gas, you know, and I didn't get all my gas what I paid for. So I went back toward the store. This man, he stopped me. He said, "Brother, will you help me get something to eat?" And I told him, yeah. And as a matter of fact, he pulled out a lot of change and, put in his hand. He had a lot of change in his hand. So I said, yeah, I'll help you. So I said, let me go in the store and get the rest of my money that I paid for gas. I didn't get all of it. So God stopped me. I knew nobody but God. He stopped me. And this man, the way he was looking like, if you walk away from me, I'm not going to be here when you get back. So I remember before I paid for my gas, I had like a $20 bills and some ones in my pocket. So I gave the man the $20 bill. He said, thank you. So I went on in the store to get the rest of my money that I had paid for the gas with. So I said to myself, if this man's still out here asking somebody for money, we're going to have a talk. So when I came out the store, I didn't see this man nowhere. If anyone knows about Highway 280 in Opelika, that's a busy highway. It's hard to cross the street. It's just completely hard. You got to wait for a while before you cross. But this man, he was gone. And there's no way that you can cross the street that fast over on Highway 280. No way. He was completely gone. I looked around, he was gone. And I didn't think too much about it right then. So I pulled off. And then later on, about 2 hours later, I realized, I said, I haven't ate nothing. So I pulled up to the restaurant. I ordered one thing, but I ended up getting like four things. It looked like the more that I can't. It's hard to explain. The less that I gave, the more that I got back. That's the way I can say that. And all I did gave this man $20. I can really tell you, since that day, there have been so many wonderful things that had happened to me. God have showed me dreams. God have given me things. I just because I was obedient to help this man, and I knew this was an angel because the way he looked, he didn't look like he was homeless or nothing. He didn't look like no alcoholic, no person that do drugs, no nothing. He just looked like a normal person. And we get tricked a whole lot by people. They asking for money, and then they stay outside, just keep on asking for money. But this man, he got what he wanted from me, and he left. And like I say, there's so many wonderful things don't happen. Let me tell you, God showed me in a dream. I was standing in front of some fire. But there were two type of fire. I noticed that. One of the fire looked like the fire was like here on earth, the same color. But the other fire, it was real pretty, beautiful. I was standing in front of it and I was trying to figure out what color was it. But it had the most pretty color, like it looking like it was blue. It, I don't know, but it looked like it was blue. But I know the other color of the fire, it was like orange and like the same color we burn here on earth. But this fire here was a pretty blue greenish color. I hope I'm getting that right, but I can see it, but I just can't really call the color. Right now I can still remember that color of that fire, but I was just trying to guess what color it was. So I was standing right there in front of the fire. I did not get, it wasn't no burn. I didn't feel no heat. I didn't feel nothing. But I can remember saying, I don't know who I was talking to, myself or I was talking to somebody else. And I asked that question. I said, what type of fire is this? And I woke up. You know, God had given me so much peace since that day I met that angel. I know that was an angel because he left a lot of gifts for me. When he went away, he left a lot of gifts. I know that was an angel sent by God that day for me. And like I'm telling you, it's a good feeling because a lot of things that I used to think about, I get to worry about, beat myself up about, it's not there no more. It looked like I know it all gone because that day I met that angel at that store. And I know for a fact this was an angel because I had went into restaurants to order food. Man, I didn't have to pay for my food. It was given to me. No, people had given me things that I really didn't need or have to pay for. It's just amazing how God works when you obey him. When you're obedient, there are so much blessing come behind being obedient with God because he wants us to trust him. That day when I met that angel, a lot of things changed in my life. And I'm so thankful that these things have changed in my life because I needed that. I know God sent that angel to me because I needed peace in my life. Because there was a lot of things I was thinking about and worrying about that I shouldn't have been worrying about, thinking about. Because when I'm worrying about something, really I'm showing God I don't trust him. And I know that I trust God. I can't worry and say I trust God too. So God had to find a way to remove that. So now I know what trust all about. It's not about worrying. It's about trusting God. No matter what you're going through, no matter what it seems like, no matter what you think you can't do, but you can do it. But you got to trust God. Ask God for help. And come to think of it, I've been asking God for help about a lot of things. He had to send someone to me, and that was that angel to show me that he heard my prayer. Listen, Jesus is real. His angels are real. That day when I seen this man and the way he approached me, like he said, brother, many people don't ask you for money like that. But this man, like, he knew me, like he knew where I was from. He don't seen me before or something, but he said, brother, can you help me? And I think about it. If I had turned away from that man, where would I be today? Where would my life be at today? It's just best to do God will. Whatever God got for you to do, don't hesitate. Do it. You need help. Ask God to help you. Send someone to you to talk to you. Hey, I'm a living witness. He sent an angel to me. I'm a living witness. And that was one part of my time in life that I was always worrying about what people think or what they believe. None of that no more. All I can do is tell you. So it's up to you to believe it. Because what I saw and what I experienced, it was real. Angels are real. Many of us probably have encountered angels many times we didn't know. We walked away from them. We turned our back on them. We turned away from them, not giving them what they asked for. It only be a test. So I hope this video helps somebody, because I know what I encountered with that angel, it did help me. May God bless you and have peace.